I'm going to be completely honest. Your self-image can make or break you. And it's going to be very brutal when I say this, but if you do not look after this, this is going to affect your mental health, your relationships, your career, your confidence, your perception of yourself, because you're simply not investing in your self-image. This isn't a video that's to do with how you can improve your looks. I think that's quite low. But what this video is going to do for you is how you can actually radically change your life in the most fulfilling way possible with the less time and less expense possible. I'm going to share something really, really vulnerable, which is my relationship with my body image has not been rainbows and blossoms and unicorns. Being a gymnast athlete at a young age, I grew up and I was a very high performer. I like to do things to perfection. I put my self-worth to these things, and that progressed into my fitness career. And when I was doing that, I was doing it from a place of wanting to feel worthy of something, and I was doing that all externally to feel something inside of myself. And I realized actually it was all what I was doing was tying my self-worth to my body image and my self-image. I realized, oh my god, how low have I been aiming? But actually what I need to aim for is striving for the best fulfilling life possible within myself. And if this is talking to you, I want to say this one thing: you're on the fucking journey, bitch.
It's the motherfucking
Oh, I love it so much. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Annie. I talk everything to do with how you can create that abundant life, how you can change the world around you from simply changing the world within you. Just a quick one, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I also have a juicy little free resource there for you to help with body image, negative self-talk, and to improve your self-esteem. Let's understand self-image and actually what it is. Self-image is how we perceive ourselves out to the world. It's how we choose to dress. It's how we choose to have our hair, have our, I don't know, makeup, style, approach, personality, how we show up in our jobs, how we show up in our relationship. Everything is self-image, and it's almost just scraping on the surface of who we really are. And we shape ourselves from past experiences. And when we shape ourselves from past experiences, what's that going to do? We're just repeating a loop that is on record all the time, and we're not actually stepping into our growth mindset, and we're attaching ourselves with our self-image from our past experiences. And that's not what we want to do here. What we want to do is create from a place within us of who we truly are to our core. If we radically do this together, it's going to be the most fulfilling, liberating thing of your life. What I want to say, negative self-talk and connecting that to body image and self-perception of self is really cruel to yourself. It's actually saying to yourself, I'm not worthy or I'm not good enough. And that is why I talk to myself this way. And can you see how that's correlating into your past experiences? And you're literally a broken record again of playing this loop in your head and living from the beliefs and the past experiences you have led to believe or you've been taught about yourself from a young age. You probably have heard of there's an inner circle, there's an outer circle, and then there's an outer circle. And the inner circle is just you. You know you to your core. Then the kind of middle circle around the circle is saying, these are the small acquaintances in my life or people that mean a lot to me, which are my relationships, my family, my friends, my partner, my pet. These are the people that see me from the outside. And then you've got the bigger circle around the two circles that are basically saying, these are just people that are going to be in your life for a season, and they will never know you. They will just have a judgment from the outside. And those are the people that they really don't matter. As long as you're showing up for you, that's all that matters. So now I'm going to give you the tips of how you can do this, how you can implement this, how you can integrate this, and how you can just have a party within your own life and a party within your own soul. And this is going to be the juicy Number 1, become aware of your self-talk. When we create awareness, that is where we're halfway there. That is where we can celebrate that small win of, I've noticed this about myself today, and that is enough. And then after that, we're going to get curious around it. Ask ourselves these questions that people don't usually ask day to day. Like, oh, I'm curious around this part of myself that I've noticed is quite dominant. For example, in my past, and yes, she still shows up today, which is the high achiever part. The high achiever part of me just wants to do her best. And I'm always curious around her of, hey girl, why are you always trying your best here? Why are you not just fully embodying of the time right here, right now, in the present moment? What are you striving for? And I think that's a healthy thing. If we can constantly come back to our why and why we are doing something, I think that's going to make the how a lot easier. It's going to make that part of us go, oh yeah, I remember why I'm doing this, and I know it's connected to my heart, and that's all that matters. If I'm fully in my heart center while doing this, that is perfectly fine. If I'm completely honest with myself, I've noticed I have a high achiever because I just want to try my best because I don't feel good enough. And then you can almost come back to that idea of, where did this stem from? Get curious around that again. Ask yourself that. So it's a constant loop of curiosity and awareness, questioning, acknowledging, awareness, and integrating that together. This is another one I absolutely love, and this is going to really talk to the ones that like to do things in a different way, and that is to visualize your ideal self. We often know what we don't want, but we don't often acknowledge what we do want. And if we acknowledge where we want to go, that is going to help create the ideal self of where we want to go, how we want to do things, and that is going to create more empowerment in our lives. It's going to allow us to step into who we truly are in the most authentic way possible. How you can do this is to actually use your creative expression. Whether you want to meditate, you want to journal, you want to draw. If you want to draw, I recommend going to this video up here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. Some people like reading, some people like to dance, sing, act, talk. Find that expressive part of you that wants to come out, that's going to allow you to see what your ideal self is or where you want to take your life. And that comes to the last tip, which is taking action. I've gone through, questioning, awareness, curiosity, but where's the integration? The integration is after the questioning of ourselves is the taking action. We can become aware of all of this, but if we're just becoming aware and then questioning and coming around this loop, it's like, okay, but where's the integration and where's the action? We have to change something here, guys. And if we're changing the idea of our self-image through the action, and we can do this through pausing and going, counting to 10 seconds. Guys, I've actually done this. Counting to 10 seconds of this thought, allowing yourself to just go blank for a moment and then go, okay, now I can start again. I want to replace that thought with this thought, and I'm taking that action, and I'm going to repeat this. And let me tell you, it's okay to choose again and restart and restart. And believe me, I've done it. Be like negative thought about my self-image. It's almost comical. And I was almost like choosing again. And then it got to the point where I was like, right, okay. Oh, I'm fully aware of this. And I'm choosing again. And I need something else to help me. So this is the bonus. You are doing this thing of this circle of life of awareness, curiosity, questioning, and action. And you're still not finding it's working. Let me tell you, this is where things like art therapy can help. It's things like hypnotherapy can help. These things where we are almost taking other resources that can help us with our intention is going to create a lot more abundance, and it's going to be bigger energy that's going to help us take that more efficient action or effective action for us. We're choosing to get help from external people and choosing to ask for help. That is something that's so important. We are human. We're not meant to be doing this alone. And if we can do this with someone, that's going to make the journey just so much sweeter. I want you to comment below on how your self-image journey has been going, and be honest with yourself. Comment below on what's come up, what's happening, how you're doing, what you've got from this video, what reflections you've got from this video. I will see you on the next video.